Hey, what's up everybody, here in this video, as quick as possible, I'm going to teach you how to connect your lead pages with Infusionsoft. So the very first thing you need to do is to log into your Leadpages account and then go to your menu and then select integrations. And of course, once you are on that page, you are going to see a lot of available options. And what we need to find is the Infusionsoft integration under email marketing services. At the current of this recording, this is how it's being laid out, and probably in the future Leadpages change some layout and you might find it in a different way, but of course this time you could find the Infusionsoft. So just if you are having a hard time to find it, just type in Control F in your keyboard and find Infusionsoft, and there you have it. So we're going to select that, and once we're on this page, we need to provide this information for Leadpages to talk to Infusionsoft. And of course, your account symbol name is the very first address in your Infusionsoft account. So for example, if you visit infusionsoft.com, of course you will have to type in your initial name that was provided to you by Infusionsoft. So what we need to do is I'm gonna type in that address, and now I need to find the API key. And to find your API key, you should log into your Infusionsoft account. Of course, go to your menu and go to the settings under the admin section. So let's go ahead and settings, and once you're here, go to application and scroll down at the bottom, and you should be able to find your encrypted or your API key. So just copy it and paste it in directly. So save Infusionsoft account information, and there you have it. So Infusionsoft is connected, and that's just it. That's how easy it is to connect Infusionsoft to Leadpages. Now therefore, you could now create Leadpages pages that you are now able to integrate to Infusionsoft. So therefore, if you want to create a new campaign, so for example in the campaign builder, and you wanted to create a new sequence, and so for example an opt-in form, now you could, of course, in the Leadpages, you could create a page, and then let me just show you a very quick tutorial how to do this. So let's click and create, and just select a random page, and I'm gonna select a new campaign. So I'm gonna choose this untitled campaign because I think this is not being used. So I'm gonna choose that and show you how it's being used. So for example, I just go and select a squeeze page within Leadpages, and then I'm gonna integrate that here. So I'm just gonna leave this untitled campaign, and of course I'm gonna create a goal, and the goal should be a squeeze page. So we're going to use submit a form in this goal achieve when a contact option. So we're gonna name it Leadpages, and then save, and of course there you have it. So the form has been created, and of course you have to quickly edit that form to provide all the information that is needed by Infusionsoft. We need to set this up, and of course while that's loading, we can now see that we have some button here. So of course this is a downloadable button, but we could actually update it. We're going to change link options to show opt-in form instead of going to URL, and then click done. And once we click that, now we are provided a form. So now you can see that this sidebar here has been updated. So now you can select what you want to integrate with. So of course Infusionsoft has already been connected, so that's why you can now see it in the list. So of course we haven't set up Infusionsoft just yet for this campaign, so we are going to choose what we have set up currently in our campaign builder. So we're going to set this fairly quickly. Just mark this as ready and go back to campaign. Of course you can see that, and we're going to name it CFE Leadpages test. And of course we're going to create a quick sequence, and by the way you could connect it, and then you could just add anything here like tagging and so on and so forth. But for now, we just leave it as is. We just want the form and just publish it. So once we publish this sequence, then it will now be live and could be found within Leadpages. You can see currently it's not in the list CFE. I can't find it because it haven't been published. You have to first publish your campaign before it could be found within Infusionsoft. So once you publish it, just click reload, and now if I go to Infusionsoft in the list, and I should now be able to see, just click quick reload here. So CFE, there you have it. So you have to ensure that you have a unique name of your opt-in form so that you are not going to get confused in the future. Say for example, you will have a lot of Infusionsoft opt-in form in the future, and you will get confused which one should be used. So you have to be very descriptive of the form that you are using so that you could integrate it properly within Leadpages. And there you have it. So once that's done, just scroll down and do more of the other settings if you wanted to, and in this case I'm satisfied. So you could do a lot of information update in here of your opt-in form. Then once that's done, I could now go to integration, go back to integration, and then click customize this form. And of course, whatever the fields that you have used within this form in campaign or in Infusionsoft, it will be updated within Leadpages. As you can see, it became first name and email because these are the fields that will be used within Campaign Builder. So click OK, and that's about it. So once I save it and mark it as publish, so just very quick test. So publish to ensure that we have everything ready and has been integrated directly to Infusionsoft. So let's wait for a bit and publish, and it's now saved. Of course, we're going to delete this campaign just for the sake of this tutorial. So now we're going to publish it and get the URL and visit the page and see what we've got. View and visit the page, and you will see now that the page has been ready. So click download BAF now, and of course we're going to include our information at test.com and get started here. Of course, we haven't set the thank you page, so it will redirect to the default thank you page of Infusionsoft. So this is what we've used, so that's well being used. So you also have to do that within Leadpages or within Infusionsoft. Either way works. So now we could see that it's 0, and we could see if this is successful, if we could see if there will be a new person is going to be added on the list. So let's refresh, go to historical. You will see that we now have one person. If we double check that, if that is the correct person that we just encoded here, then we should see it, and there you have it. So it was correct. So with a CFE or ES blah 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 with the dummy data that we've used, test.com. So I guess we have successfully created our page and integrated Leadpages with Infusionsoft. So I think that's all for this video, and have a great day.